Welcome to Harwell Field. We're with Wayne State baseball coach Ryan Kelly, and this is your pride and joy, isn't it?
So everyone that's connected to Wayne State University or Tigers fans, this is a great home to, remember and reflect on Ernie Harwell.
The first thing you notice is this huge wall.
Yeah, we call this the Great Wall. You get it right here when you walk in. You see some of the great Tigers, but also some signature calls from Ernie Harwell.
Yeah, you can see some photos and other things from previous championships, and then you can go over here and you can actually see and hear some of Ernie's great moments, whether it's his farewell address, a video that he made, the Ford Frick Award, which is the Hall of Fame, or let's just hit this and we can see Kirk Gibson hitting a very memorable home run in the 1984 World Series. And if you want to turn the volume up, you can hear Ernie's call.
It's a voice that you resonate to and you have fond memories of.
There's a couple of plaques in here from the Michigan Sports Hall of Fame. The first one, Branch Rickey. People don't realize the importance that he plays in Ernie's history.
Right, well, part of this facility emulates Ebbets Field of Brooklyn, where the Dodgers played. And Branch Rickey, who was the general manager who brought in Jackie Robinson into the league and did some great things, he actually traded a player for Ernie Harwell to broadcast the Dodgers.
And the facade outside resembles Ebbets Field as well.
Yes, so a great reflection of the Brooklyn days of baseball.
And speaking of Brooklyn and Ebbets Field, a replica of their famous scoreboard, which, as you mentioned to me off air, we always forget, back in the day, the H would light up if it was a hit and the E would light up if it was an error, and that was the first scoreboard to do such a thing.
Yes, so fans, as they became more interactive with the game and the calls and the reporting in the system, that was it.
Got a lot of Tiger Stadium here as well. You've got the overhang in right field,
yep.
And you've got some signage with the bleacher entrances and the upper deck level and things like that. Again, gives the local people a little memory from back in the day. And you're talking about Ebbets Field. Well, really for any baseball stadium, the floor and the ceiling give you a little feel of being at a ballpark because you've got the color of the clay and you've got a couple of home plates up there.
We kind of established an idea to have the floor with a clay color scheme and also the ceiling to give you a little more baseball ambiance.
You've got pictures of, again, Ebbets Field here that shows you the history, and Rob Fournier wrote a story that explains everything, and some things about Jackie Robinson, because again, Branch Rickey, aside from trading Ernie Harwell, is also the general manager who helped break the color barrier with the signing of Jackie Robinson. And we see the photo of the Tiger Stadium scoreboard that's out there in left field with that green monster. There's a whole lot of things that tie into baseball history here that really gives you that feel that you're at a big league ballpark.
Nostalgic Park, the green monster in left field, which was incorporated in 2003. It's a replica of Fenway Park's green monster. If you've never been to Boston, you can see it right here in Detroit. The Ebbets Field look of the Harwell Field Stadium, the old Tiger Stadium scoreboard, which was at Michigan and Trumbull 1961 to 1999.
Rob again wrote about the turtle and the famous call of Ernie's, and he always did the first spring training game, and that's something that maybe nobody around the rest of the country understands, but anybody in Detroit who likes baseball knows what that means. You've also got the people stepping up when Ernie was wrongly let go from the Detroit Tigers, and over here with a photo of Ernie's farewell speech that he made at Comerica Park, and he had been done with the actual broadcasting at that point, but he was basically thanking the fans for everything they gave him. Probably stuff a little closer to your heart, the history of Wayne State baseball, including the fact that the inaugural season was in 1941. You're one of only 9 head coaches that they've had in 77 years. That says something for the continuity of the program.
Well, I think there's a lot of leadership from the administration and the president's office that have helped create that continuity. But we also recognized our specific alumni that supported the project. But also there's a place for fans to come in and maybe write a memory about Ernie Harwell, a little guest book. And we've had a lot of people come through the doors and share some great memories of Ernie just in their handwritten message.
And we've got Bedford and McKeever, and these are some famous streets. And on this side, you just see the story of Ernie and Lulu and a love story that went on for decades and decades. Be over here to Sullivan, and you'll see the story of Ernie and Jose Feliciano at the '68 World Series, which was very famous regarding a controversial national anthem. And then over here, you'll see the quote from Ernie that mentions that he was traded for a minor league catcher. But you can also touch here, and we can hear some of his famous calls.
Oh, the winter is past, the rain is over and gone, the flowers appear on the earth, the time of the singing of birds is come, and the voice of the turtle is heard in our land.
And if you're from Detroit, you know that means baseball's back. Up top, you can see you've got a lot of MLB Network and other baseball footage. You've got more of the Tiger Stadium look. And then the last thing to show, this is Ernie's Michigan Sports Hall of Fame plaque, and they've given that to be shown here. That's got to be something really nice for Wayne State to have a plaque of this importance.
Absolutely. I mean, this really is a unique facility, and it's an opportunity to reflect, and being able to have Ernie's plaque from his induction to the Michigan Sports Hall of Fame just ties into the importance of what this place is all about.
If people want to come in and see Harwell Field, obviously they can do it when you have a game going on or when football has a game, but you can come during the week and the place will be open and there's no charge for admission.
No charge. You can find all of our details on our website.
All right, Ryan, hey, thank you so much for the tour. Folks, come down, check out Harwell Field. You won't